Hey, guess what? It's time for more art. Yay! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh, a resub! Oh my goodness. Have it. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Welcome out to the stream. Hmm. Now the real question is, where did I save this? Oh, you know what? I bet it's under this. No? Where the heck did I save this at? I've got to find my deer head. Whoa! A subscription! There's no way I saved it here. Hey, Sergs, thank you so much for the resub. Or I guess that's not a resub, that's just a sub. But thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome out, y'all. Good to see ya. You lost your head. That's no good. I know, right? Okay, well, since I can't find it. Aha! There we go. It is under. Ah, that's why. Open file location. Here we go. I've got to extend this canvas up because I haven't pasted it correctly. There we go. Rex head replacement for you. Uh-oh. It can't be a resub if it's my first. Or in gift subs, at least. True. There we go. Oh, nice. I hope you enjoy it, Havoc. Hey, Owie. Welcome out. Hey, Pie. Welcome out. Ports indeed. Hey, Nova. Welcome out. Working on some more of the Deerhead comic. Ooh, nice. That's fun. Glad you got to see a cool mod. Joel Tink will be thrilled. Me too. I need more allowance. Why? Because I do. I need more allowance. Yo, I'm talking to you. That's not good. Hmm. It's not what I want to convey. There's not enough action. I need something that's more like this. Yeah, the door needs to be thrown open a lot more. You gotta have, I gotta, yeah. Roll your window down. Gotta roll your soul, bust a vocal cord. Naughty. Odos time. Dio is everywhere. That's the proper link to the Yugi trailer. Nice. You saw a cool mod too? It's you? Hey Ed, welcome out. Good to see ya. Fat cat indeed. Yeah, Lodos has a good persona. Hey Harry, welcome out. You gotta lose control! How did you know? How did you know? I need this more centered. Banana Man. Do you want a banana? Mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm gonna lower these frames a little more, but that is better pacing from the last page to this one. Oh no. Alright. Let's. Oh, I know what. You know what? I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. Hmm. I know what I want with these panels, but I don't know if my
Stick for a
conveyance is
body,
good
head full
enough,
of
and I
straw. Give me a
need.
scarecrow, rah, rah, rah!
I might need to redo them just so people can understand it better. Hey, Pink Rose, welcome out. It's good to see ya. Hey, Smushy Wolf, good to see ya. Welcome out, y'all. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, God, ain't too much cheese. Yeah. Hey, Volblaze, welcome out. Good to see ya. Your car
Twisting
garage
and
nearly
turning through
broke
space and
down,
time,
but
Trevor's new form
you were
stops on a
scared.
dime.
Things are fixed now, and y'all are
Woo!
good. Excited for the New Year's. And best, it's not best some things I've never done in my life. Please have a safe New Year, my friend. Thank you, Uni. I appreciate it. I'm also glad that things are all fixed now. That's good. Yeah, absolutely. I hope everyone does have a good New Year. Lemur time. Oh my god. It wasn't Kip. Well, how is this gonna turn out? No, no evolution. I'm still not sure about these middle frames. I think this one on the left works better than it did at first, but I'm not sure about these right here. I think that this might be more confusing than it needs to be. I'm trying to think about what I can show. I think I know. I think I know how to convey something a little bit better here. We are going to save this just in case it doesn't work out, but I've got an idea. So, first of all, I do want some text in this area. Like, shuffle, something like that. Shift, yeah. It looks like shit, but when I have it all there, it'll be shift. Come on, baby. I guess you'll have to wait and see how it turns out.
Twisting and turning through space and time, Trevor's new form stops on a dime.
I enjoy seeing people and what they guess for the comic. And before the reveal, Trevor was snatchered and Rex is next.
Help! Help! We're being overrun!
Oh, getting raided. Umlaut, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome out, everybody. You were playing Spyro Year of the Dragon? Nice. That sounds like a good time. I hope you had a good stream. I hope the game was fun. Thank you for bringing your community over. I appreciate it. Uh, hello everybody. My name's Trevor, and I play games here and do a lot of my artwork here. I'm a cartoonist. I specialize in cartoony types of art and transformation. I hope y'all have a good day. I hope y'all had a good time. Now, if you need to head out, that's perfectly fine. I know how tiring streaming can be. But you're more than welcome to stick around. Thanks again for bringing your community over. I'm gonna need to adjust this sketch. Hey, Shade Wolf, welcome out. I'm doing good. I might have rubbed on from you. I do want to go to TF Arning someday. Just hard to visualize without proper color change. Hey, if it's something you enjoy, I absolutely encourage it.
Leem!
Lemur! Hey, Alt, welcome out. I did a Weird Al word crime. Uh-oh. I don't know what I did. There we go. Oh, that one.
Twisting and turning through space and time, Trevor's new form stops on a dime. Kubo, Kubo!
Monkey! Saw you were playing Skin Deep the other day. Are you liking it? Yeah, I think it's neat. But it is a game where I kind of have to play it. I do a level and then I'm done. until I want to pick it up again. I can't play it for long periods of time. It's a bit overwhelming. I do like it. The overwhelming part comes from the fact that you pretty much have to. You don't have to play a level perfectly, but you can't quick save during a level. If you fuck up during a level at all, you have to completely start it over again. No matter what. That can be a little daunting. You thought it was boring. The depth is only skin deep. I do like it. I like moving around and trying to take out stuff stealthily. It's fun. It builds on itself pretty well. Sabotage! I think the weirdest thing about Skin Deep is the humor is pretty funny, but it's so weird how it mixes in just absurdity with characters taking themselves seriously. Like, I love how goofy it is with saving cats that look like Minecraft creatures. And when you save them, they're just like, meow. Like, that's really funny. But the main character is so weird because she's so goofy. But every time you talk to the cats, like, almost every conversation is the same where they're like, hey, this thing is really cool. What do you think about it, Nina? And she's like, nah, that's not really my thing. Oh, I found this thing that could help you. Would you like it? Nah, that's not for me. Hey, Nina, would you like to go skateboarding sometime? I can show you how to skateboard like a cat. Ha, I don't think that's gonna work. Like, hey, you wanna watch a movie sometime? Nah, that movie's not really my thing. I'm more like this movie. Hey, Nina, would you like to go and eat at a restaurant? Ah, sorry, I'm just really busy right now. Like, every freaking email is the same, and then, like, it just exponentially builds on itself because there's so many cats. Oh no, not. I can see why you say this is Kip, but this is, me as the female deerhead. I'm just squinting my eyes because of the snow blowing in. Why did you not thin out? There you go. I have figured out a few exploits for the game, I suppose. I don't really know if I would call it an exploit, but there's like different ways you can do stuff, but one way is obviously better. So the Skin Deep encourages you to figure out stuff on your own, right? You can steal a walkie-talkie from enemies, and when you have the walkie-talkie, if they're doing a check-in, you can use it to check in, where it's like, oh, so and so checking in. But if you have taken out multiple enemies, there is no reason to do the check in because each time you check in, it uses battery, and you only get 3 uses. So let's say you've taken out 4 enemies out of the 5. You just let the alert go off, and then you call in and be like, hey, everything's cool, and cancel the alert. It just uses 1 battery. I mean, maybe that's just part of it, is knowing when to do stuff, but it just seems like a really easy way to cancel the alert. It could have been changed during development. I like the idea of it. It's just the way it's implemented is a little odd. But you know, again, this is just stuff I've noticed as I'm playing through the game. I am having fun with it. Just a little much. Um, it's a little like I have to play it in burst. I've gotten far enough in the game now where the guards are like the really big ones, and I can't take them out like I could the smaller ones. I'm like, ah, shit. So I had to figure out different ways to be stealthy. Throwing air freshener than a lighter is always good. Yeah, I do love doing that. So, with this comic that I'm working on, I had an idea in mind, and as I was drawing it, like, obviously, I read the comments people have made on it, and it's fun to see what people theorize is going to happen. I did have this going one way, and I thought about making it go another way as a joke, but then I'd have the real comic to fall back on, just to fake people out to be silly. But, you know, that's too much work right now for what I want to do, and I have a lot of other stuff I have to do as well, so I need to keep this a little quicker so it doesn't eat up too much time, right? But as I was working on this, I actually did think of a new idea and a direction to take it, and that's what I'm doing
Twisting and turning
now.
through space and time, Trevor's new form stops on a dime.
Stick for a body, head full of straw. Give me a scarecrow, rah rah rah! Scarecrow. Year by year. You make a cute dough head, Trevor. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, Tristan, you said all that without a single Koopo. Must have been because you were a scarecrow all along. Probably. It's true. I'm gonna can a half off. Mine! No, you haven't. What OC are you gonna be swapping for next year? Depends on if he does a form lot next year or not. I'm sure that I will, still have some fun swapping with others and do some intermittent things here and there. But I'm looking forward to being my mouse again. It's been a whole year. You will soon be a normal rat. Gonna form you into Geronki. Oh goodness. I have a feeling that I'm going to be walking backwards a lot at first. You know, the movie is what it is. I like Space Jam 1. I was a kid when I saw it. But this music is fucking tight, man. Ah. It is funny. I did see Space Jam 2, and just like how much LeBron James can't act is really funny. I cannot get over his death scream in Space Jam 2. He's like falling to his death, or what he thinks is his death, and he's just like, oh. Joke's on Trevor, when he turns back, he's gonna be a rat tail and Kip's gonna be the rest. I mean, that might happen. We don't know exactly how it's gonna go down. It is possible. That could happen. They're definitely, giraffe rates are definitely an upside down TF mood. Yes, they are. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. becoming a hat. You can tell because Trevor's collar is going to become a tail ring. And then the stars go woo! Na na. Woo!
Twisting and turning through space and time, Trevor's new form stops on a dime.
Rito, yay! No, no trucker hats. Y'all are terrible. Shake it, propane. Whoa, whoa. Tell you what, I tell you what. Maybe I should ask Fatherton. I tell you what. Inkwell, yay! (1920s) mouse. Come on! It's your birthday! Going all the way back to pre-color TV. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Cause I'm a creep. Hmm.
Twisting and turning through space and time, Trevor's new form stops on a dime.
Thank you. Bombs? You want it? It's bombs, my friend. As long as you have enough bombs. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, you can take me hard to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. Without color, the spots make you look like Robo Deer, Beat Boot, Dead or Alive, Beach Volleyball. You're coming with me. I'm not familiar with that character. I got it, you were transformed by Angel Gabby's dear Solna. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. I didn't even know that. And oh, your mom, she forgot that I existed, and it's alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas, and now version of you. Tire tracks and one pair of shoes, and I'll get in half, and that'll have to do. alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas and all. I'm not have, but I did not lose. Oh man, that's what I gotta watch. I gotta watch Bridge to Terabithia with y'all. I played the Robo Deer game on stream. I have no recollection of this. It's the one with the main mechanic of shooting guys in the dick. That is still not ringing a bell for me. Why does that dough trophy remind you of Country Bear's Jamboree? I don't know. Dale? I mean, I know another furry named Dale that's a deer. You mean no straight roads? Is that what you're thinking of? I don't think I've seen that yet, Volblaze. I don't like this. Poke your knees. You like it when the seagulls poke your knees? Ugh. Oh, you want me to be emo? Emo time. Man. Oh no. Did you figure out what that game was called, Pi? You were watching a clip. What? You were watching a clip of the Rudolph movie? I said, did you figure out what that game was? The Robo Deer one? Rogue City is the subtitle? I don't have that on Steam. I have no Robo Deer game. I have Robo Quest and Gato Roboto. It's possible it was Rex that played it. I have no recollection of this at all. What was a feller named Willard? And he only had just one thought on his brain. Every evening about midnight he'd slip off alone and call the same lady on the paid telephone. Is this Margaret? You don't know me, Margaret, but I know you. Poor Margaret. Oh man, I was watching some old Markiplier vids the other day while I was working on stuff. I was going through his Happy Wheels content, and watching all that old content was really funny, just like all the stuff that kids would make, where it was just these levels to throw swords and kill people, and then they had like the people labeled as certain things. Like, you always had to kill God and Justin Bieber. Just really popular to hate on Justin Bieber. It was funny going through that.
Twisting and turning through space and time, Trevor's new form stops on a dime.
On Mary. Ooh. Huh. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. My tinnitus is acting up. Gotta bounce? No problem, Bull Blaze. Thanks for being here. You have a good rest of your day, and I will catch you later. Also, I hope nobody ever gets too upset when I don't, like, really talk about what I'm doing, or where, like, they'll guess. They'll try to guess, so it's like, oh, is this happening in the comic? Is this happening? I'm like, I don't know. I guess you'll have to wait and see. Sometimes I overshare and I give things away, but I kind of like keeping things as a surprise. I just like seeing what people guess is going to happen. It's really fun. I have a hard time, like, saying what's going on sometimes. I just enjoy the surprise, you know? I seem to have entered a parallel universe where you never played Robo Deer because it's not on your YouTube either. I haven't been gaslit this hard since the last TF. I told you I did not remember this game. I don't see it on Steam, like in the store. Robo Deer Transformers Wiki. I looked up Robo Deer on, like, Google and I'm still not seeing anything. I typed in video game too. It's easy to say what's going on, you just gotta proceed it with, hey! Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. I gotta listen to that. This arm isn't right. To fix that. I need to run to the restroom real quick and I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. I was checking over stuff while I was away for a quick second. I got another over complimentary bot message. Just like, oh, what? There's a piece of art. Hang on, let me find it. It's really weird. Here we go. Your character work is masterful. Every figure is nuanced, emotionally resonant, and crafted with remarkable care. Their personal journeys, transformations, and inner conflicts are portrayed with a sensitivity that is both moving and visually evocative. I can see them clearly, their expressions, their stance, the very soul you've written into them. Let's collaborate to turn that vision into striking character artwork. And then they give their Discord and Instagram. Also, I just want to point out that the only picture of mine that they favorited before sending this message was the more suggestive picture that I just put up of someone being hypnotized and merged as a tattoo onto a Muse knoll crotch. So, I think the context of that makes that message even funnier. What was I gonna look up? I couldn't find the Robo Deer game. I searched I tried searching Google, Steam, like everything, even typing in the descriptor. I could not find any game. And there is something else I want to look up. What the hell? Why can't I find this? Hang on. Ah, there it is. Yes, this is exactly what I want. Let me save this too, so I can add it to my playlist. There we go. Nase. God, that one's so fun. You know, I've never heard the original. I've only heard that version of it, but the consensus seems to be that that is actually like a meme song, or that version is sort of a meme that improved the original version of the song. The original is slower. Yeah. Oh. Hey Batham, welcome out to the stream. I'm working on a comic right now. You used to hear the original on the radio all the time the past couple of years. And then, of course, the full video of the meme has the start and ending of the song that's cut off by the meme edit. It's supposed to be cut off, I think, because the full video sings those parts about as slow as the original song. Maybe slightly slower even. Oh, really? Interesting. La 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 la. La 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 la. Tonight, and you got us feeling alright. Ah! Sorry, sometimes you just have to scream, you know? You gotta let it out. Did you know that you shouldn't fear the Reaper? It's true, just let him kill ya. Don't be afraid. Oh, so, uh, okay, so, so I like horror games, right? I love stuff like Dead Space and whatnot. Like, even the Outlast games I really love. And I can handle the gore and stuff in those games. Has never. Well, I mean, maybe it bothered me when I was first getting into them. But, like, now, like, that stuff doesn't bother me at all. But, you know where gore does bother me? Is in movies, like with practical effects and stuff. Like, I don't know, it just kind of, it makes me feel very uneasy, and it's like, oh god, it's really hard to look at. I still have that type of reaction to it. So, that's one reason I've never watched the Saw movies, is because I know that they can get kind of grotesque. Maybe it doesn't start out that way. My sister has seen Saw, she wants to watch it with me. But, you know, I know it gets more brutal as the series goes on. Anyway, so that's the backstory, okay? Well, Otnom and them wanted to watch a horror movie that they had heard about that was really good called Terrifier. And it has a clown as the villain. And I'm like, oh, is it the clown that I've seen everywhere? Like he's got the white face and the little black dot on the end of his nose and everything. No, it's like, yeah, that's the one. Like, yeah, I'll watch it with you. There's another like scary movie with a clown that's not it. I'm interested. I did not realize it was like a torture gore type of movie. Like holy shit. It was so bad. We watched the first two of them. And after that I'm like, you know, I hadn't watched Saw because I knew it was a bit gory, but after this, I don't think I'm going to have a problem with Saw. Oh god. They got better with the practical effects from Terrifier 1 to 2. You know, one thing I like about horror movies in general is that they'll actually have things happen in them that have consequences and repercussions. You'll have people die, and a lot of it's just like, oh yeah, this character didn't really do anything and they're dead. But in a lot of horror movies, like, there are characters you grow to like and they die, and you don't want them to die, but they do. Like, I feel like there is more emotional character weight and development in horror movies than like other stuff that people write because people never want to kill off their characters. That's fine, it's understandable. You grow alongside your characters, especially if it's like a continuing narrative. I just feel like I have seen way more cases of people playing it safe or writing cop outs to keep a character alive when they shouldn't be. And that can be just as frustrating because it feels like there's no depth to the journey, there's no emotional weight. Not talking about killing characters off just to kill them off. I'm talking about like actual, plot developments where something happens. It's like, no, I didn't want that to happen. I like that character. But, because you grew with them. And then to have that moment, like, ripped away, like, oh, no, actually, they're fine. It feels like such a slap in the face. I hate that. Of course, that could come from me enjoying tragedies, because I think that's one of the most interesting story type. It's one reason I like Asriel in Undertale, is because his entire story is a tragedy. He, out of, there are lots of different characters who do different things who probably deserve the repercussions for their choices and actions, right? From the story that we're given, Asriel, the only thing that he ever did was try to make friends with someone and help them. And because of that, he's doomed to this eternity of apathy where he can't feel or anything. Even when you manage to break through and save him in the end, he tells you how he's going to be cursed to go back like that. Like there is no good or happy ending for him, no matter what. And it's part of what makes his story so compelling because you want him to have one, but he doesn't. You just realize the initials of Trevor Fox is TF. It's true, it is. In the middle of the night. Yeah. In my room. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ooh. Learn how to hide your feelings. Yeah. Do-do-do-do. Bum ba dum ba 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 bum ba dum ba. Bum 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 ba na 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 na. Oh so. Yo yo. Hey, Radon. Welcome out. It's me. I don't know if it's Erica's birthday today or if it was soon. But, yeah. Y'all should wish Erica a happy birthday. Wouldn't Erica's birthday be your birthday? Technically, right now, yeah. Does that mean that I get 2 birthdays since I'm gonna change back? Yeah, I still need to watch the Indigo Park Chapter 2 trailer. I have not watched it yet.
Twisting and turning through space and time, Trevor's new form stops on a dime. Yay!
Englet. Oh my god. Red, why? Is that how you tell me that you're ready? Holy shit, I jumped. You piece of shit. That was Radon screaming at your transformation because I'm a Yinglet. Hey, Absin, welcome out. Hey, Kitsina. Good to see ya. Welcome out. Depends on who you twin into come the new year. Is it time for scabbing? Yes, yes. Oh, why am I so dumb? How could I forget the most important part of the character? I was like, what is off about the dough? Oh, duh. I'm just an idiot. Didn't draw my hair. See, look, I forget stuff like that all the time, and it's really obvious stuff, too. Oh, man. I was thinking about this. I was thinking about, my responses that I give to people. sometimes. And I like being enthusiastic and excited when I can be, but I have very limited energy. So, I like to give responses like this where it's like, oh man, I love that. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Like, oh, but, if I'm out of energy, I still have that same appreciation, but the way I convey it is different. Where it's like, oh, that's cool, man. I love that. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's like it's so toned down, but it just depends on my energy level. For me, I mean it the same way, but it just depends on how much energy I can get out there. But I know talking to people isn't always easy. I make mistakes with it too myself, but I think the messages that irk me more than anything are the people that don't try. Like, I know that it's hard sometimes, but to give an example, someone will out of nowhere send me a message, and I don't always have the time to talk one on one, but they'll be like, "Hey, how are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm good. What's up?" And they're like, "Oh, I was just, I like your stuff, just writing to see how you are." And then I will respond like, "Okay, maybe this can go somewhere." So I'll be like, "Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. I have been working on these things. I've done this stuff off stream. I've been playing some video games and doing this. I've been pretty busy. These are the things that I'm doing. Like, what's up with you?" So I'll give all that info and ask them about themselves, and then they go, "Cool." And then they'll never respond ever again. I'm just like, holy shit, come on. Like, I didn't approach you, you came to me. Like, if I had approached them, I would take that as, like, they don't have time. Like, they're not in the mood to continue the conversation or stuff. But they approached me. They wanted to talk. Why aren't they talking? I had this same problem when I lived out west. I had a person that I knew from childhood. They were visiting in the area that I lived in. So they messaged me and said, "Hey, I'm in the area. Would you like to hang out someday?" And I said, "Yeah, that would be nice. We could go to a restaurant. We could, like, just chat." I said, "I have work on these days, and I am off at these times. Please let me know when you would like to meet up." They never got back to me, and I heard through the grapevine that they were just like, "Yeah, Trevor just never, like, contacted me or, like, or, you know, wanted to meet up. They never got back to me." And I'm just like, holy shit, you contacted me. I gave you my schedule. I asked when you wanted to meet up. The onus is no longer on me to pick. I am not going to decide. I don't know what your schedule is. I have given you my schedule. I have told you when I am free. Now the onus is on you to decide, not me. Drives me nuts, man. Look, I understand that I'm an introvert. I understand that I am weird. And I understand that I do not pick up on social cues all the time. But fuck, man. What the hell is up with that? I feel like I'm at least better than that. Calling Freaky Fred from Courage over to your house? No! You randomly share stuff with me, no exceptions? Yep. I thought it was funny sending you a gif of lemonade after you mentioned liking a refresher. Oh no, I got the joke immediately. That was a good one. If it makes you feel better, I think your work is very nuanced, emotionally resonant, and crafted with remarkable care. Thank you, Red. Fucking idiot. Okay, I'm going to need to sketch this out. Two introverts randomly sharing images, videos, and thanks. Yeah. Croc Legend of the Gobos Platinum Edition is now discounted on my wish list on GOG. Oh my goodness. Goodbye! Give it up, down alive. So, Red, whenever I get to a stopping point, are you ready to co-host with me? Sure? Okay. Sweet. Deerhead seems to be shaping up to be your next Giraffe-Rig-like obsession, Trevor. Hey, it's just a one-off comic. But I mean, I like being the Deerhead. I don't know how people will respond to the end of this, but we'll see. Spoiler, I die. Oh shit, I didn't mean to say that. Damn it, now you all know I'm gonna die. Fuck, I said it again. One day I'll make you mine. Me. Oh man, Rev, you taxed me like I've never been taxed before. There we go. Better pay your taxes, Trevor. I'll be watching over your career. I'll be watching your career with great interest. Uh oh. I don't know how people will respond to the end of this. Well, if see anything like that exchange with a childhood friend, they won't. That's pretty good. I like that. Wait, did Dale say something in chat earlier that I missed? No, not that I see. What? Oh, that's right. I didn't put it on this layer. I put it on another layer. Give me a second. I put it down here. There we go. That's the layer. Perfect. See? Hey, Baltimore. Welcome out. Good to see ya. I've got to listen to Beer for My Horses. Hort. Oh, well, hey, at least you got off today, right? You didn't get too far. And Pappy told my Pappy back in my day, son. All the people in the sea. Whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. Hey, Ermin, welcome out. No! You know, all of you suck and I hate all of you. Ermin said he was going to do it and everyone else did it instead. And by everyone else, I mean Pie and Red. It's an activation phrase. You're not a sleeper agent. Need you by my side. I don't know, I'm pretty sleepy. Let's talk, if you please. A lot more Ivan is what I need. Hey, Marty. Welcome out. Good to see ya. You're a real honky-tonk Texan, Trevor. How dare you? I do love my pop music too. My music stuff's all over the place. Your recaps are intense or sad for being so abstract or video game tracks. I don't know that I've ever done the recap stuff. I just my music stuff is all over the place. Pop and country's a powerful combination for Trevor. It's true. No cowboy. What's some good pop stuff? Hang on, let me go back up early in my playlist. That's where my pop stuff is. Uh, Here we go. In Sync. Be true. Tell me, can this be real? How can I put into words what I feel? You're in Lindy. Your soul is like a secret that I never could keep. When I look into your eyes, I know that it's true. God must have said a little more time. This reminds you of the times when you were younger, you'd be watching TV playing a DVD with music from Michael Jackson. Oh, nice. It's funny how certain things, sounds can catapult you back in time like that. I mean, nostalgia is a powerful thing.
Nakuro!
Saku. Soma! Hey! It's good to see you, Soma. Welcome out. Yoshman! Indeed. Getting sent back to preschool by a sound, except it's not just in his imagination or nostalgia. You know, that would be something, since I never went to preschool. So that would be crazy. It has been a bit for Naku, huh? I think this page turning out good. The Yosh. Say that I wanted that way. Heart, your heart. You say that I want it that way. Me why? All the wood is horizontal. Okay. Question for Trevor and ETF enjoyers. What are y'all's thoughts on Majora's Mask transformations, like how they're caused by wearing a mask? Well, I mean, I really love that. I, I mean, I am holding that mask event right now where people turn into me by putting on a mask. Which I think it's really fun. Believe you are a fan. Yeah, I think it's fun. Amazing how good their voices are 25 years later. Yeah, for NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, yeah. One of the best Zelda games, partly for that, but also because it's Ocarina, but the schedule system means stuff is ever changing. I really love Majora's Mask. This is Trevor's macro theme. Now we have to listen to one of my favorite songs from Near Automata. You've been doing your first ever playthrough of Ocarina. It's very nice. I can see why so many people love it. Oh, nice! That's really cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That won Game of the Year for several years in a row in the early internet. I need to do a randomizer. I think I want to do one for Majora's Mask. This is the music that plays when you nearly become an auto tomato. It's true. Masha no. I feel. Oh, after that, I should play my favorite song from an MMO now, just for being area music. Let's see. I don't think I have it in this playlist. Oh, I do have it. Okay, it's just called something that different. Here we go. I can't believe how good this is. This is just one area in Final Fantasy XIV. This music had no right being this good. I'd need to hear it again, Ermin. I have not heard the new raid stuff. Ah, so good. Yeah, see, I really like Breath of the Wild. But they were trying something new. I would have liked Tears more if they brought back more classic Zelda stuff, but Tears of the Kingdom feels like it's too much, and it's too much in the wrong direction. Not to mention, I think the abilities in Breath of the Wild were better than Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom still brings stuff to the table that I really like, namely, like, creatures such as the Zonai, Tulin, things like that. And Tears is a lot of fun, but I do prefer Breath of the Wild overall. And I do prefer a more classic Zelda experience. You adored Tears until you were ready for it to end and realized you were like a third of the way through despite your playtime, and started noticing how far apart everything was. And it's like, hit these four switches. There's a pixel shining in the distant fog instead of being within reasonable proximity. Yeah. I like open world stuff, but I do think that I'm a bit fatigued with how many games are like that right now. I want smaller experiences. The Wandering Wind Temple in particular you did not enjoy. In Tears, yeah. Let me catch up on chat. Favorite part of Nier was when 2B said, I'm going to auto, and then she tomatoed all over the robots. I remember that. That was pretty cool. Slow, gradual, and almost visceral TF scenes are your favorite. Those are fun. I need to play, what was it? Goemon for the 64? Mystical Ninja Goemon. I never owned that game, but my uncle had it, and I remember that one being a really fun adventure game. You do enjoy Wind Waker, but it started this trend towards hyperlinear Zelda for a time. Yeah, Wind Waker is fun. I think I did a playthrough of that recently. I know my sister played Wind Waker when she was younger, but the first Zelda that she ever beat was Twilight Princess, and that was her favorite one for a while. I need to ask her what her favorite Zelda game is now. Zelda went from too linear to too open ended. That's one of the worst things about larger maps, especially the breath tier stuff. It gets out of your way when you know what to do already, but because the scale of everything is so big and not small in 64 maps, it means you go, okay, the plan is A, B, and C, and along the way I can hit F and D. But just getting to A takes 20 minutes of real time of just holding the stick forward. That's my biggest issue with open world games. Is as a kid, I always wanted more, and we're at the point where we have so much that it's too much. Open world can be great, but it needs to be condensed on a smaller scale for me. Nice. I think one of my big problems with the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is most of the story you get in those are flashbacks, and the flashbacks never reveal enough. Zelda has only had very few cutscenes before, but the cutscenes that you get are usually as you're going through the game and they're impactful at that moment, and it makes you feel like things are happening. Yeah, I think I realize this as I'm saying it, but my problem with Breath and Tears is as much as I love those games, still, I don't feel like I'm making an impact in them because all of the cutscenes and stuff that happens is mainly flashback. Like, you get a few here and there of stuff happening, maybe, but like all the story stuff is like what's happened to Zelda in the past, what happened before Link lost his memory. And it's just these little moments that all build up to something as you're exploring the world, but it never feels like it's given enough story. It never feels like there's quite enough build up in the cutscenes themselves, and then they're just over. And the rest of the game is just you exploring and not seeing any cutscenes pertaining to what you were doing in the moment. Uh, to illustrate something small but impactful, I really like it in Twilight Princess, where you can explore Hyrule Castle after Ganon has taken over it, and if you go into one courtyard in particular and are going across a bridge into a tower, Link gets attacked. And then suddenly the enemies get blown away. It's all a cutscene, and Link looks over the bridge and he sees the friends that you've made along the way who have come to support him. That's the only time they show up there. They're not like there otherwise. It's just that cutscene. But it goes a long way to make it feel like, this journey you've been on, that they're there for you, they support you, stuff like that. And I know that, like, Breath and Tears both have little moments sort of like that, but they have bigger cutscenes that are relegated to more story-driven sections that take the focus away from stuff like that. Whereas, like Twilight Princess, that was like a highlight. You didn't normally have a cutscene, then suddenly something was happening. It was about the journey you were on currently. The real furries were the Toolins Trevor obsessed over along the way. Hey, Toolin's amazing. I love him. Okay, I'm losing focus here, so I am going to shift over to games and get Red to co-host with me now. But I do need to go grab a snack really quick. So let me just eat a little bit and I'll be right back and then we can do the game, Red. I will see y'all in just a little bit. Oh, you're good. I like talking about stuff.